on my way to the studio, and today we're going to be talking about everything fashionable, trendy, the do's and don'ts of fashion on Girlfriends on Radio. So, you don't want to miss this. Bye!
Today we are talking about fashion and we have all the red lipsticks in the house.
Mine is pink.
Everything is a version of red anyway. So now, you know me now. Do you know the fashion industry worldwide is worth $1.7 trillion?
I told you she is on fire.
Yes, not only that. Recently a scientific study was done on fashion. Right? And there's something called the Goldilocks principle.
Jesus Christ.
And he's talking about just chill. The Goldilocks, this is just to set the foundation for what we're going to talk about. So you guys just relax. So the Goldilocks principle is about how you can balance complexity and simplicity when you're wearing outfits and all that. It's a balance. And there's actually a formula which I didn't bother to write down because everybody has Google and they can Google it. But it's a very recent thing. I read all that.
This is what happens when you give a smart person a topic like fashion to go and seriously. Like I feel
that's where the Goldilocks.
that has the formula.
I'm trying to understand where Goldilocks. With the Goldilocks,
I don't know why
to do with simplicity and complexity. Where does that come in?
To you, Tips Spice, what's fashion?
Fashion.
That doesn't even sound like anything about fashion.
Next.
Fashion is when I go into the store, find something that my body likes and wear. Anything that your body likes. Anything that look fine on my body, I wear.
Hey, that's the end.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Would I say I know anything? Okay, I think fashion is all about looking not just nice to yourself, but also having consideration for the other people.
For the other people.
At the end of the day, like if we're all supposed to just do what we like, probably just living in our closets. But I think fashion goes beyond just us and extends, at least to others, having looking
a sort of statement.
Looking good, looking appreciable, letting others also feel that you had some sense putting what you were wearing together, like that.
We'll come back to that. You had some sense in putting. We'll come back to that. Your own
fashion for me is balance, and balance between what you would want to wear and what is acceptable.
Okay.
And also with your extremes and your comforts. So putting, I want to wear red, only red from top to bottom. That kind of thing. No, red from top to bottom is all
so are they little pink?
So
Red and pink. For what?
Because she's in another zone.
in a different field.
I don't
even get it.
So, fashion to me is just simply staying true to who I am. Wearing something that makes me feel good and know that other people appreciate it.
Well, do you know that you've all she defines style, you define style, me, I know define style, and every other person defines fashion. Me, I didn't say anything, but
fashion is also for me, it's discomfort.
It's discomfort. It's for us.
Ask Shay, is fashion not subjective? Because Ongati said that what makes sense to others and to you. And I realized that everybody has a different sense of what fashion is.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, is there really, like you see fashion police on TV, is there really any authority on what I should wear?
Yeah, because sometimes I used to see all those people that are judging the
And I don't like what they're wearing.
And when they're wearing, I'll be like, oh, you that are the judge. What exactly?
Like someone is judging them. I feel like they're universal basic principles, and that's where the common sense thing comes in. Like you yourself, and there's some things that you will look at yourself in the mirror. Like, seriously, if you're not going for a special costume theme, like what the heck is happening?
Absolutely.
So about that, I think it's a thing of individuality. After go abiding by the universal principles.
Yes, universal principles
of decency.
Decency, your body type,
Color.
the color, some style, the cut, pattern. Yes, those things actually apply. Fashion is about conformity because everybody. Please excuse me. That's called patterns. Please stop saying flower. Excuse me.
No. You have to distinguish.
Yes, seriously. Yeah, because
Pattern, yes, flower.
It's true. They're all I agree. I came back home on Wednesday and my glorious, wonderful house help had my daughter wearing a no, let me describe it.
Because
White background, pink flowers, and lumberjack. Now the lumberjack was a lumberjack pair of leggings. It wasn't lumberjack of even red. It was the lumberjack of brown and black that has red lines. You know that lumberjack? That was what she had.
But that was her idea of style.
God forbid. She should take
it's
it
a democracy.
away
It's a
from my house.
democracy.
So there's flower and there's pattern. I agree.
Okay, there's flower and there's pattern.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
To make peace, there's flower,
And
flower,
there's
not
pattern.
flowers. Flower, and there's pattern. Fashion is about conformity because we talk about everybody wants to wear the latest thing, the latest trend and all that, But style is about, it's an expression of who you are, or it's a state of being. Like okay, someone like Yemi is wearing yellow, a nice yellow jumpsuit this evening. She looks very nice. She dressed. She sat from home. She woke up and decided to wear that. I would most likely wear this one if I was going out. But it's a good thing.
No words.
Out. Okay, no problem. So it's an expression, and like you said, it also has to do with your hair. Then there's some people that are particular about shoes. You were talking about discomfort. Sometimes when I look at what some women wear on their shoes and on their feet,
And men nowadays.
Men, okay, yes. Men too. So now we have to take a break, and after this musical break, we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about the guys, the sagging and not to sag, and what we are sagging.
You're already going at it.
And the wearing shirts without singlets and then your skin.
But let us also be objective here. Let's talk about the guys who know how to
Who have a personal sense of style.
Oh, those guys that you look at and you were like, oh my, I can't see it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Musical break.
Men. Please.
There are some guys that, when you see them, your heart kind of like stops.
Skips.
It's a bit in a good way. It's a good way because there are some that you see that yes, and then your skin starts.
And the other way around.
Then your skin starts
don't want to be
falling.
alive.
Yes, but there's some are not metrosexuals, but they just know how to put themselves together. Yes.
Well, for me, I think it's very important, male or female, you should care how you look because that's the first thing people see.
Yep.
And it's very impressive. If someone is well dressed, the first thing you think, okay, this person cares about how they look, so they'll care about other things they would wear. You just make that assessment of the person. And I can imagine someone dressed properly, combining colors properly, because I've found out, recently with the fashion trends and our Nigerian designers getting more involved, I think guys are a lot better, but I remember way back when I used to see people wearing a few colors that don't match, brown belts and black shoe or blue shoe, or lemon green suits or red suit.
When we were coming upstairs,
that is beautiful in very odd, scary, clownish.
Yeah, when we're coming upstairs, Sheyi said something. She says that fashion, right, or style is a statement. And then how did you put it again? She said she read an article that says that your style is actually who you are.
It's an expression.
It's an
It's a
expression.
state of being, your style.
Yeah.
Because it is what you are inside that actually comes out eventually, and all that. Yes.
I always, for me, a guy's goatee is like it's like an expression of his state of mind.
And
honestly,
it's true.
If I see a guy who has really crunchy, scrunchy, all those funny uneven, I don't even know, or uneven strands sticking, I just feel like he's confused at that time, But sometimes, some people have sort of associated that kind of look with being a nerd, being a geek, being a techie guy,
and most of the time it's true. When you look at those people, it's true. When you find out their vocation,
true
they're
that.
nerdy.
True.
Yeah.
So I was going to introduce the fact. Of course, there's some companies where you're not allowed to keep facial hair. Like in the army, I don't even think you're allowed to keep facial hair until So basically, I think you also need to, especially for guys, I think for them and also for us, there is the dimension of what you do on a daily basis, what you want to come off as. So
like what Sheyi said.
If you're going for a pitch, for instance, ad agencies, it's almost like if you wear a normal suit and you go to a bank, they'll feel like you can't have a fresher idea than I do. When going with a purple suit and everything, you just feel this guy has nice. So you always have to introduce.
And then we come with a nappy hair and the locks. They'll be like, this is crazy.
This is so creative.
I just remember something. Do you remember like a few weeks ago, Obama wore a tan suit?
Oh my goodness,
And it
that
became a viral issue.
I thought it was rather stylish. Like I was wondering why everyone was fussing, but apparently there's some colors presidents don't wear.
Sheyi said that in that statement or whatever article that she read, that when you wake up from the bed and say, I don't know what to wear today, right? What you're actually saying,
for women is that you don't know who you want to be that particular day.
Yes. So if style is an expression of your inner state, and you wake up and say, I don't know what I want to wear today, that means I don't know who I want to project to the world today.
I totally agree. There was a particular time where I was really like low, and I stopped caring about myself, and it just reflected where I stopped caring. I didn't even give a thought about what I was going to throw on. That's
the lows, man.
Yeah, and really does I really didn't even care that people were watching me. I could as well be invisible, and so it really reflected and in what I was wearing, those days. So really,
let's talk about fashion more and style. In my house, my parents are always, especially my mom, she'll be like, I don't understand why you act like an old woman. I'm me, your mother, I'm more stylish than you. But the thing is that I don't think I'm not being stylish. In my mind, I look fab. So when they tell me, I'm so hurt.
Seriously, like that?
Yes, in my hand. That's why I put them on in the first place. That's why I would buy it, So where does fashion sense come in and needing a personal stylist? Because some people just don't have it.
Well, when everybody starts telling you, when there's a disconnect between what you think and what everybody else tells you, then you need.
Ralph Lauren said, style is very personal. It has nothing to do with fashion. Fashion is over quickly. Style is forever. But this is my favorite, and it's from YSL. Over the years, I've learned that what is important in a dress is the woman wearing it. So we should all remember that.
It's about you.
It's about you.
Exactly.
It's
Don't try and compensate with labels.
And I have a finishing touch, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you're putting on. If you don't have confidence and a great smile, you're gonna suck. So even if you're wearing a cheap, an item, just be confident and rock it the way you can.
Here.
Yeah. So till next week, 6 p.m. 103.1. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and of course subscribe to the channel. So if you couldn't listen, or a friend that couldn't listen, just go to YouTube and watch. Why would I want to watch it? Don't say you mentioned. I will say the name.
Why did he take a bigger room? They went for a show and then his manager and found out that the manager actually booked a bigger room for himself.
Alright, so that was the show today, and hope you us one or two things about fashion. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and remember also to subscribe on our YouTube page. Bye.